Tomorrow marks a significant milestone in maritime history. In 1904, the Ocean, the oldest named passenger train in North America, began traveling between Halifax and Montreal and back again. Over that time, it's carried soldiers to and from both world wars, immigrants, and of course, plenty of tourists. To celebrate the train and the refurbished Halifax station, it will be open to the public on Tuesday. A key participant in that is our guest tonight. Mario Pelquin is the CEO of Via Rail, and he's with us in studio, and it's good to have you in again.
It's great to see you again.
Yeah, thank you. I mentioned that this is a piece of maritime history. It's a piece of rolling Canadian history. This is really the story of Canada, in many ways, can be written through the ocean.
What a way to celebrate in Halifax, one of the best cities in the world, having one of the longest named passenger railway in the world, but certainly the longest living one in North America.
In that time, there have been 100 million passengers, I think is what some of the information from Via Rail was. I saw that it's a remarkable number.
Correct, and you framed it properly, right? It began operation in 1904, carried people for 2 world wars, countless immigrants, new arrivants in Canada that took the train. We populated the country using the train from east to west, so it's got a long history and a very interesting history.
And every year, I like this, every year serves 5,000 liters of clam chowder. I take it you've tried it?
Yeah, absolutely. We serve the best meals anywhere in North America on our trains.
We're celebrating the history of this, but we're also looking forward. And a lot of these rail cars that travel on the ocean have seen a lot of that history going back decades. There's been new infrastructure money that has been issued to Via Rail. We're going to see some upgrades to this line. Is that right?
Yeah, we're very thankful to the federal government for continuing to support the renewal of Via Rail. So the latest announcement in Budget 2024 was to buy a brand new fleet of cars for the coast-to-coast-to-coast passenger cars for the whole country.
You've said that you're optimistic about the future of rail travel in this country. Why?
I'm not the only one. When you talk to people, younger generations like the train a lot more than any other mode of transport also. A lot of the younger generations don't really want to be driving a car. So taking the train is the way to go. More comfortable, easier to access, and so on. And just the ride itself is the beginning of a vacation or a long, productive trip, depending what kind of travel you're doing.
You've mentioned infrastructure money from the federal government. You've got labor agreements in place. What do the coming few years look like for Via Rail?
Well, last time we talked, I was talking about the new strategic plan that we just put in place. And we're working on that very, very hard, and it's going extremely well. So the future is very bright for passenger rail in Canada. We're seeing the ridership numbers continue to go up, including on the ocean here. The last year saw over 1,000 additional riders in each direction, and the numbers keep going up as we speak. So people are interested, they love the train, and they take the train as their preferred mode of transport.
Talking about the last time you were here, one of the things you brought up was the need for passenger rail to be given preferential treatment over freight traffic in this country, which dominates the rails. Has there been any movement on that since we last talked to you?
Not really. It's a very complex issue. As you can imagine, the infrastructure is owned by private companies, freight railroads. We have to have agreements with them to operate our passenger trains between the increasing traffic, freight traffic, all throughout Canada. And so for that reason, it is very complicated. They run the economy, they carry the economy of the country. We carry the passengers that travel by train. So the mix of the two is quite complex, but we're continuously working with them in collaboration to increase what we can do and how we can do it better, while keeping their interests, of course, in mind.
On-time arrivals has been an issue in the past. What are you doing to improve those?
Well, on the portions of the tracks that we own, we do very well. So we do very well on those aspects that we can control. The other part, unfortunately, with the mix of freight traffic, which is going up all the time, you see it in Halifax with the container ships that keep arriving. They need to travel to the rest of the country. So more freight trains mean more difficulties in being on time. I talk with the railroads regularly about doing what they can to help us keep on time. We're having some complex issues right now, including, for example, in central Canada, the extreme heat that we're living through causes slow restrictions to happen because we're running on rail, steel gets hot, we need to keep things safe.
Before I let you go, I should ask, the federal government brought in the initiative to get more people traveling in Canada this summer for reasons that we've talked about. And one of them is the free youth pass. Have you seen any uptake? It's still early, I realize, but...
Yeah, it's been going on for a few weeks, and right now our numbers show an additional 20,000 or so additional passengers because of the Canada Strong Pass. So the people in Canada really like the fact that parents can bring their children with them, or people between 18 and 24 can travel with a 25% discount. We've seen a real uptick in passengers taking the opportunity.
Well, we certainly appreciate you having you back in studio tonight, and congratulations on 120 years of the ocean. We certainly hope it continues for just as long.
I invite everybody to come and celebrate with us tomorrow.
All right. That's in Halifax tomorrow, if you happen to be in the city. Mario Peloquin is the CEO of Via Rail. We'll take a break. We'll be back with much more after this.